Session 4, we started off with pretty much everybody in the room. They're staring out the window. Digvig was sleeping. Honey was sleeping, but Darling was chilling downstairs, like a villain in the tavern. And Morgan came around, and you guys got straight to business with Digvig going outside to meet Robert. Um, Digvig's intentions was to confide in Robert.
No, he just wanted to get the fuck out of the
He
city.
wanted to get out, but Robert decided to confide in Digvig. And
Yes, I remember that. The bedroom scene.
The bedroom scene. It makes it sound bad when you say it that way.
It was bad. We watched it. It's just as bad the second time around.
where Robert gifted Digvig a disguise kit and offered him a key to his father's office back in Currycombe.
Was that actor something up? Literally locked out. Oh no! Did anyone lock the door? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I should lock this. Poor Larry.
Let me in my fucking house.
Sorry, Larry. As soon as I heard the window, I was like, wait a second. He would knock on the window.
Okay. And after you guys met up over breakfast and talked about what you wanted to do throughout the day in the city, you decided to go and try to find the Kara's office. Did you guys? I don't think you got the full name of the building yet.
We did. It was, yeah,
Okay.
I remember, but I don't remember what it was.
Transport company.
Yes, I do remember that. I don't remember how it came up, but I remember it.
And once you strolled through a few districts down the main street, you found the giant statue of King Unterwalt. And I think Darling or Honey, I got it all mixed up. I didn't get the right order of things, but Honey cast the detect magic spell in that area and found that there was a protection type spell cast upon said statue. And Flair tried to get past. Darling tried to get past the. No, Flair tried 1st. Flair tried to enter first and was just outright shut down by the knights. And then Darling tried to get past the group by using disguise self to try and disguise herself to get past the knights, and that didn't work out either. But luckily, right before a certain captor, you were able to escape with the help of Honey and Flair, I believe, while Digwig hid.
Yeah, it was like, bye. Good luck.
And once you all, it took basically the entire day to get there, do all of that, and come back. And then Flair went to go find Alcazar to talk about things. Where a certain individual named Ironbeard was mentioned, and the final deal between Flair, Robert, and Alcazar were made, and the rest of the materials, or the materials that were first intended to be loaded, were finally loaded and paid for. And then the party left Bellinzona first thing in the morning. So now all of you guys are back in the same part in the front with Robert and Bert and Ernie are in their respective carts, moving down the road. And as you guys go down, you pass through that district out in the front, the slum, and just kind of ignore your way past the desperation of these people. And you can down the road. I'm just going to put the road music on. um, and after a full days of travel, you come back to Cementina, where you guys will stay in the inn and have your dinner. Um, I don't know if you guys want to do anything, spend any time here. We can just get right past being in Cementina.
So,
If you would.
so is this like our first kind of checkpoint area? Is it another
Yeah,
town? I was gonna
yeah.
say, like, I was gonna ask you, so like as we're going through like the main road and stuff, I kind of like, well, I want Honey to make kind of like a mental note of like what the road looks like and stuff, just to prepare for, um, like what he's doing is he's preparing for like potentially a journey back on foot.
Yeah.
Essentially, so I want to like memorize, I guess, the landscapes and the areas if I can. uh I don't know what kind of check that would be, or what you would want me to roll for
What's
that.
your past perception?
Uh, 11.
So you'd be able to, I mean, looking around, it's just, the road follows canal that, came from out of the city. And,
Like, is the
uh,
road like clearly like a road and stuff? Is it like
yeah,
clearly a main
yeah.
road? So what I'm trying to
That's
do is,
well,
yeah, I kind of want to do like a more in depth, just kind of like make a road map in my head, basically, of it.
yeah,
Just so.
just roll a perception check then to see if you can get any higher than what your passive perception is.
I got a 14.
14. All right. Well, the only thing of note, other than the fields that all seem to kind of blend together, it's just farm fields on your left, farm fields on your right, and beyond that are mountains. And trying to pick out like certain landmarks is hard in this area because it's all very much the same. Fields, mountains past the fields. There is a river that you do pass on your right. It would be the north side of the canal. It would be on your right as you're passing, heading back towards Karibo. So it would be your left on the way. Um, but as far as landmarks, I don't think you could pick anything out in particular.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and then I'll just keep that in my head, like as we're
At
going.
least as far as the distance, you would remember that it days travel on a wagon
Yeah.
to get from Cementina to the city.
Okay.
So then you find yourselves in Cementina. Is there anything that you guys want to do? This is the town that Karen and her sons lived in, who you met and went to their home previously.
Are we now? Are we gonna like be staying in the inn again?
Yep, you'll stay another night in the inn. Basically, room, food, and heading out in the morning.
I don't think so. Flair's brooding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She basically just grab some ale and go to bed.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. we can go.
Then you continue on, and it takes another like 3 days travel to 2 days travel to get to the basically just beyond La Vertezo. And you guys camp outside those 2 nights. You don't stop in La Vertezo. You'll just move through it. And I guess, honey, are you still keeping an eye out
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
things?
Well, like, yeah,
So-
an eye out for anything that we could, that at least I'm trying to get like the survey of the land. I would imagine this is something that I would do like if I was kind of doing it beforehand, like with the giants, and just getting lay of the land and just getting how it feels.
Yeah.
Learning like the ecosystem.
Yeah.
From what I can.
Heading up from Cementina to La Vertezo, again, it's all the entire valley that this canal runs through, river at one point is all being turned to farmland. You can see to your left far beyond, you can see another small town. That's at the halfway point between Labertezo and Cementina, but it's far away across many farm fields. And there's a small forest that borders what you yeah, another low dip in the valley. So around that small town there's no more mountain. The mountains end on the left side. The mountains sort of end at Cementina, and it's just a valley. Nothing of particular discernment other than this small town. And now heading from Cementina to Labertezo, not on the that edges the forest and mountains jutting up to your right. And it takes 2 full days of travel on wagons to get to the edge of this Labertezo. And then the next day, you guys head just through Labertezo, get to the bottom of Lake Tun, where you were, loading and unloading everything onto the docks and the sailing ship thingies.
The SS Rubber Ducky.
Yeah, that one. And, so that takes a whole day to do. You guys camp another night here. I'm not sure if there's anything you guys want to do here. There wasn't much to do other than there's the work that you are doing. And it takes a whole another day to travel across the lake. And coming across the lake, you guys are feeling a sense of calm, relief that you're back out in the mountains, that you're past the farmland, you're past the cities and the town, and everything feels sort of free. There's a sense of...
I forgot the letter.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Just okay.
Still... What?
No, I'm well aware that I forgot.
Realizing you forgot the letter made you feel a little too back to I wasn't even giving a base. I'm just like, oh no. And as you're reaching the end of Lake Tun, I'm not sure if I showed you the picture before, but this is Karibo. Is that from on it well?
Yeah, I can see.
That was so much of them.
What, yep.
Yeah, no. Only Pimpkins.
Only gets the mental image.
Okay.
Nobody else.
Appreciate it. I'm just kidding.
Favorites much.
Favorites so much.
The town of Karibo.
That's pretty.
Up in the nestled in the on the hillside, as it take a look.
Yeah.
I don't know how well you can hear me. You might be feeling like ASMR.
ASMR.
Before it's like, oh, okay, we're like a ramshackle fishing village.
Yeah.
Looking thing. No, it's actually
Somewhat, it's really nice. The town proper. So all those little villagey house, that picture that I just showed you is this area up here.
Cool.
And then there is, the docks and everything down lower that you would find. And that's the little village area in the fields. And things feel good again in the world. You're back home. You can relax and get back to your lives instead of serving the life of somebody else. So at this point, I want to know if you guys are going to stay together, or are you all splitting up and heading in your separate directions back to where your homes are?
Well, did Robert pay us? Is that
Right.
just happened?
Anyway.
Right.
You guys are going up at the docks now, and yeah, you guys are all looking at Robert expectantly. Okay, guys. Well, thanks. This lovely adventure. You guys are awesome. Here's your money.
Here's your money.
Robert is lying through me.
Yeah, as soon as he hands us the contract or the money, does that null and void the contract?
Yeah.
Can I flavor it that the contract just like fizzles and
Yeah.
disappears out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Wherever it's sitting, it's probably on his desk.
Yeah.
It just like turns to dust.
Yeah. And yeah. So I. Putting up.
How much money? Yeah, how much money?
50 gold points
Oh, okay.
each. An additional 50.
That's so. Oh, I got 50 first.
Yeah,
50 got.
yeah.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna say, yeah, I would say that Flair would probably, yeah, she's going to just toss the money back and spit on it.
Okay.
And she's gonna, I don't need any of your blood money, and I'm just gonna like pack up my ore in a wheelbarrow and start like making my way back to the smithy.
All right. I will certainly keep this. Big.
Not what?
Come on. I got that key for you. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna go with him alone, eh? Oh,
Zach,
my.
So
So-
Robert takes you up into the town area. You find his little home, which is very nicely put together. Seeing his home, you know that Robert, comes from a line of money.
Oh, it's a big home.
It's a big and clean home. I mean, I wouldn't. It's like an office. This is not his like year-round vacation home. There you go.
Oh,
But it is very nice.
yeah. Rich.
It's very well done. The hearth is intricately, decorated with carved pieces of wood and wrought iron, chandeliers and whatnot.
Wow.
Noah's how's the bed?
Definitely doesn't feel as homey as our house, though. I will say that for sure.
Does he have any minutes?
Listen,
Yeah, what's the bathroom like?
the bathtub.
And Robert goes over to his, nice big wooden desk into the nice fine cabinetry and finds a little box. He takes that little box up and he opens it up. There's a little click. And out from it, he holds what appears to be, an inconspicuous key. And hands it to you. That, my friend, will open the door to my father's office. Do with it what you wish, or don't. Just, I hope it helps.
Yeah, so Robert, you were pretty. You made sure that I got this key.
Well, yeah, I mean, your whole party there looks like they really want to figure this thing out, so I thought it could help.
Is
I
that
don't need it anymore.
that's why you gave it to me for them?
Well,
Like them that much?
got to me a little bit. Reached down deep inside.
Deep inside. There's a tiny scrap of a heart.
His heart grew 3 sizes that day, which in itself wasn't very big anyway.
Okay. Well, we'll see what I do with it. We'll see. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
And if you ever want to work again, just holler at me. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Where do you wish to? Well, I guess that'll take a little bit. Well, where do you want to go? You want to go back to your house?
Well-
Or you're heading out of the town proper?
I was gonna go like running back to where everybody left from to see if I could still catch up with anybody before they disappeared
Yep.
completely.
Yes. So we'll get back to that. Then. Flair, you head back up to your city.
With my wheelbarrow
Okay,
of ore.
And as you are, making your way up the little hill, going down the nice cobblestone street, turning down the alley towards your smithy.
Oh no.
It's-
What did you do?
you bring your and just the dead stuff. Your smithy is burnt to the ground. And Cobalt is standing outside.
No.
And he sees you. Oh, Ankin! Back!
Oh my god.
How was your trip?
Just completely like gobsmacked. Looks at Cobalt and she's just, what happened?
What do you? Wow, it's all. Oh, you mean that? Well, I mean, once we started going with missions, so many commissions at once to get it all done. I thought it would be faster to do all of them at the same time. Kim, it was too much for the forge. No, the flames, they jumped. And it grew, and couldn't do anything. At least the neighbors' houses didn't catch on fire.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was not prepared. The wheelbarrow drops with a thud and she lets it go, and she just walks silently up to the smithy and looks at the ruins of it, and then looks at Cobalt, and she says, I asked you to do one thing, Cobalt, and that was to not take on too many commissions. What the fuck were you thinking?
I did go again at once. I didn't know. I was just
You
trying to
say no. Say no.
To his. Oh, Ankin, I'm so. My life is indebted to you. I'm your servant. Ankin, I follow you to end of the earth. I follow you till I die, Ankin. You have me as your loyal servant.
Ours goes, she said, no, thank you.
I swear, I do good next time.
No, you will not. I threatened you with homelessness, and now look, both of us. What am I supposed to do? I can't.
Ankin.
Get out of my sight, Cobalt.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ankin. And then slowly look.
Oh no.
You go back and get your force
I know, but poor Cobalt. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna. I mean, he also lost his home. So I'm gonna, I'll say to him, like, I need some time, Cobalt. Find me at the bar another time.
Oh, Ankin, yes.
We gotta figure out where the fuck we're gonna live now, so.
Right. We can do that.
Oh no. Oh no.
How long? He just standing in the side. He was burned out for days, and he just like.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm like, get out of here, Cobalt.
And he just kind of scurries away. And you begin to pick through the wreck to salvage
My
anything
life's work.
that you can. This is the for your disguise kit. And among all of the pieces, you are able to put together a package of smith's tools you can carry with you. And you'll have proficiency with that too.
Great. Smith tool without a smithery.
Well, I figured because you're easy,
This is true.
so
I've become a wandering blacksmith. Yeah.
that's good.
She's just had a couple
Week and okay, so Honey and Darling, I assume that you guys like the way to your property is you would have diverged from Flair's. Unless that, so I assume
You
you're
wouldn't
I think we just go home.
The village was gonna be mad at his work. I should have realized.
you guys are, taking your handful of sheep up with you.
Oh, yeah, I got like two around my, like, one picked up, one over my shoulder, one the other on top, and then like unnecessary. I don't need to pick them up, but I'm just gonna pick them up anyway.
And along the way, you start to see people running up towards the farm areas,
Oh god.
carrying forks. Any type of
Oh!
weapon they can, and they see you coming up the trail, and they are looking at you utter horror. And Somebody go get Krillin! Somebody go get Krillin! And now you guys. And so, are you running up to the house?
Yeah, I would drop the sheep.
So
No,
you
actually,
guys are
I wouldn't drop the sheep. I would keep running. I would run with the sheep. I have 2 in my hand.
running up to your farmhouse.
Oh.
You can see already there's a mob standing outside. They've got pitchforks and torches, and Krillin intercepts you guys and just about reach them all. What do you guys have in there? My son just came out of there missing.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
What is
What do you
wrong with you? We told you specifically to not go into our house. And if he got hurt, I'm assuming that he went into the house. I'm gonna be like completely real pissed at him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he definitely went into.
I told him not to go into the house. Why didn't you listen?
I have no idea what happened. I don't know why. But seriously, what do you have in there that could do this?
Krillin, I told you that I keep a variety of plants.
Variety of plants. He said something about a monster.
I think that maybe some of them would be carnivorous. There was a very good reason I said do not go in the house. I said there's venomous plants, there's things. I'm just thankful he's not dead, to be honest with you. There's so many plants in there that he could have just brushed up on. Just one little brush and he would have been dead.
Whatever.
And I warned you of that before we left.
We don't want these carnivorous plants in our freaking land here.
Listen, it never was a problem before. We've been here for years. And why is it now an issue? Because you violated our rules, our privacy in the house. And I'm gonna go in front of the house and with my 2 sheep. I'm like, all right, it show's over. Go, leave. I'm trying to make everybody leave with their pitchfork. Put your pitchforks away. This is our home. And you don't not bother our house. Well, what's in our house is our own business. Now you guys have no say in what we keep. And I'm just gonna just try to shoo them away.
The crowd does not seem deterred. Maybe you can roll an intimidation.
I'm being That's my
You're pretty
intimidation.
big.
I'm a big guy with 2 sheep in hand. Alright, here goes nothing. Ah, damn. That was bad. I got a 4.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. I got a 6.
I rolled a 2. I don't look very menacing with a sheep in my hand.
The crowd does not seem to be intimidated by you at all, and are shouting and screaming over you. Most of the crowd can't even hear what you're saying above,
Makes sense, yeah. Makes sense.
the truth. And they're advancing upon you with their torches and pitchforks, and it does not look like your house will be kept down.
I'm
I'm
gonna
jump aside, Honey Bear, and wave hold on just a minute, everybody. Hold on 1 second. I understand that you're quite upset. Can we just talk for just a second? Can everyone chill out for just a second? And I'm just gonna try to do a persuasion. Oh, large group of people. Okay. Be nice to me, dice.
It's good. Because I was about to throw hands here.
I feel like I don't have good persuasion. Oh, +3, so 14.
Ooh.
And as you jump out in front of the crowd, they do seem to slow back a little bit. Don't really seem like they want to harm you guys, but it's the house. Whatever is inside the house, they want. And the crowd starts to shout, "What's in the house? Show us what's in the house!"
No, here's the okay. We keep for a living. Thank God we didn't keep anything else.
Large people!
If we kept large laws or something like that, he could have been just as hurt for violating the trust that we've instilled. If I had a dog in there that was not friendly, that could have been just as bad. All I'm saying is I keep a variety of plants just because I've lived my whole life in the forest. I'm 75 years old. Say, I've been around for quite a while. I've seen a lot of things, and some plants are quite interesting. And the one thing I told him was do not go into that house. So I understand the fear and the upset that's happened here, but on a farm, frankly, there's quite a few things that could injure a young fellow, and I'm just thankful that he, as far as the farming goes, the thing we agreed to with him, that all went quite well.
And somebody out in the crowd interrupts and goes, "Down with the witch!" And all
Hey, who said that?
right again. And we'll cut it there for now. So
Cut there. I'm gonna go, who said that? I'm gonna try to point that person out.
Big is leaving Robert's
Yeah.
office.
I should go back to my house.
And sort of, and
Your trash barrel in the street.
Like a trash can. I mean, yeah, it's not really much.
trash. As you're coming out, you see Koval walking through the streets, kicking Rob. So,
Do I know it? I guess I would.
you,
know.
yeah, you see him around.
Hey, I'll run it. Hey, buddy.
DP.
Oh, Cobalt. What happened?
Oh, it's no elderly. You know Flair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Flair.
He does not want me around.
Hey, I'm sure that's not true. Okay.
Wait. And are you interested to go see what's going on with Flair? You would know. Yeah. And you could just keep on going by.
That wasn't my first thought.
Nope.
Really.
At least as you're standing out in this faint murmur of shouting.
No, I'm gonna go back to my
Yep.
home.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. As you're walking toward your house, you can hear the shouting in the distance. I don't know if it
Okay.
bothers you. You notice it. You continue on to your home.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do with your trash?
I just want to check it out.
Trash.
I just.
Is your cockroach okay?
Yeah, that's my
big
big
question.
cockroach. Okay.
Your little shack area was down by the dock.
Yeah, it was kind of like at the start of the woods.
What's your passive perception? Perception. Or wisdom.
9.
No, like your modifier. +1, -1, 0.
You said passive perception. My passive.
Oh, you
perception is
can
9.
see. Yep. Okay. Can you make it to your trash heap?
And it's okay.
Is all is there? Nobody's rummaged through your trash. You're taking a chance.
It's like cockroach. Okay.
Oh, there's.
Cool.
Yes.
Can I make inventory of all my? Make
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of even more sad. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know. I got that nothing was disturbed.
Worse.
That's the worst. Yeah.
We're down to your kind of life. I never had a life.
Oh no, that's so sad. I'm so...
Taking inventory of all your trash, you can see that it is all there. You might have to look, find, but it's all there.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay in your trash heap? Or are you gonna leave in the trash heap?
Maybe I want to stay there because I've been away for a while.
All right, you're just taking a break. Oh, I have episode. Oh, it's nice to be back in my trash heap. But as you're sitting there, you're sort of startled and awoke by the passing of Priest McAllister to that town on a mission.
Oh shit.
And behind him come trotting 6 guards. And they are just steaming up that hill.
Okay. I'm gonna come running. I run up so that I'm walking beside Priest McAllister, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Oh, Big. Where's Gidget? We're looking for him.
Who?
We have come for the old man.
No. I why? And can I like step in front of him so he like stop it?
Big, these are none of your business.
Hey, he's an old man.
Move out of the way. Do you move?
Wait, is
No, if he fell.
I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna be like, "You be where he is, so I'm just asking why you want to know.
They think you are not
Maybe
no
I
use.
know.
Get out. And
Hey.
the guards are going to kind of rush up and they're going to sort of shove you out of the way as Priest McAllister continues to move through. Are you going to respond?
I just follow them for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow
Yeah.
them.
So, you're coming up and they're sort of asking around people, where's the old man? Where's Gideon? We've come for Gideon. And they're kind of pointing off to, where he lives. But there's still that commotion going on around, so they decide to go and investigate. I should say somebody actually comes down and is, good, the guards are here. Father McAllister, you have to come. And
Can I run to Gideon's house while they go that way?
yeah, and you would know exactly where that is. So we'll just do that first. You head over to Gideon's place, and I'll show you where it is on the map. It's sure here down this path over the river. This is Gideon's house over there. So it takes a little bit to get over there. Not like too long or anything, but you show up. You open you open it, you knock. The door is like, imagine it to be like Merlin's house almost. Very poorly constructed dirt mound, like a hobbit home. Big round window, big round door.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock. Hey, Gideon!
You don't hear any response.
Okay, I'm gonna try the door knob.
It's open.
Can I go? Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You can open it. It's kind of like dusty, dark, dim. There's one candle all the way across the room that's casting just a little bit of light. And you see Gideon on his big pile, imagine like a big pile of hay with a blanket over top, and it's like a big cushion, like a lazy boy or like a beanbag or something. He's on it.
Hey, Gideon! Oh, come on! And he's gonna go over, get really close to him and be like, hey! Wake up!
Oh, Davey!
Man,
Boy!
having a good snooze?
Right, snooze. Why have you come to my house?
They're coming for you.
Ooh,
Well, the guards, the priest was, I don't know.
Father McAllister.
Was he in the beginning?
He was. No, baby.
He's coming.
No.
He's coming.
Asshole. Yeah, I don't care. Just let me be, boy.
What? They're gonna wait. What did you do? Why are they coming for you?
I do a lot of things that piss off. It could be anything. I don't
Sorry, these are royal guards? They're not just like town's guards.
They're like the same class of the knights that you had encountered earlier. Fit for travel.
Okay, but they came from the city. They were not
Yeah.
just like living in the town.
No.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they had kind of arrived in time. You guys had so long to get to the city. For Father McAllister, hire some guards from the king,
Well, so you're not worried at all about the
Oh, why should I be worried? It's not like the city guards are coming.
Yeah, they are. They're coming. What do you?
Yeah. Yeah, let them come.
You're gonna go to jail?
Jail.
Gideon?
They'll never bring me to jail.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go on. Let's go. Help me up. Help me up. and you're helping Gideon out the door. Take me to the priest. Let's go see him.
I don't know about that. Well, now I don't want to take it to him because that feels wrong. Come on. Let's
Get
not.
out of my way.
Oh.
Get out
You
of my way.
know that. Go on.
He's gonna come scrambling after you.
Slowly walking. He doesn't have his staff anymore.
Where's your staff?
Oh, I don't need that damn thing.
You want me to go get it for you? Is it back at home?
Oh,
Okay. Alright. You want, okay. Okay.
yes, okay, boy.
Okay, I'm coming.
He raises an arm out. So
Oh.
carry him. Oh, I like that.
I've got, like, I'm like, this.
And you're helping him down the pathway coming back into the town.
Wait. Before we get too far, can I ask him? Can I be like, hey, so what? Remember when you pointed at me after your speech?
Yeah. Well, you little fucker, I give you some.
What?
You
What?
want to know more
What?
now? Fuck you. You're still carrying her. Wake me up from my nap. That's right, boy.
Sauce, you didn't give me anything. I just told them.
Fine. He's hanging out with Robert.
Did he give me something?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
You came burning back at him.
I don't need this.
What?
You don't want my gifts, huh? Come on!
Okay. I thought you were just being a crazy old man. I mean, I don't like you. Come on.
No, shut up, you We're back to playing. Play when you like to do anything. Gathering up your supplies, there's nothing left in front of you other than the burnt
Yeah.
smithy.
Um.
You
Yeah.
can hear this commotion going on up in the town, up in the farmland.
Yeah. Can I? I was just thinking, like, can I roll perception just to see? Like, I don't think she would necessarily care about commotion right now, but maybe if I hear
Yeah.
something on the wind that would make me care more. Well, I got a 1, so
No.
You hear the commotion, but at this point, it's not very meaningful to you. Very much, you just like.
just hear it on the winds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would pack. I'm gonna gather my things. I have it in my head that like I gotta meet up with. I'm trying to figure out. Somehow he's done this to me, and I feel responsible. But right now I'm like I just need some rest. So I think about Honey and Darling. So I'm gonna kind of like head up there with the intention to just ask to crash on me.
And what's your passive perception? 14. So as you're heading back through the little cobblestone streets, past the stores and all the thing, getting back onto the main road that head, you start to hear and see people coming out of their shops. The guards are here. The guards are. Come on! The guards are here. Something. And that kind of peaks. I assume. Do you follow them? They're all kind of heading in the same direction.
Yeah, I'll kind of be a little bit like, okay, that's odd, but I'll quicken my pace a little bit just to be, I'm worried that maybe word came from the city somehow about what we got up to, so I'm just kind of like, okay. And then I'll like quicken my pace, but I'm not like worried yet.
And as you you're showing up, you can see the big mob of people, and you see what appears to be Father McAllister and 6 guards coming up, just reaching the mob and approaching Honey and Darling.
Okay, well once I see that it's at their house, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna like drop my bag and run to them and be like, whoa, what's going on?
Like right behind. Yeah, the guards are sort of pushing their way through and ring where Honey and Darling were on their stoop. He said, What is happening here? What is going on? And the guards are starting to kind of push everybody down, and they're now very focused.
Yes, Maca, I'm so glad you're here, Father. There has been just an absolutely vile misunderstanding, and Honey Bear, if you go inside and sort this out, And I'm gonna turn to you, and if I get a split second, I'm just gonna say, "Get them out," like whispered if I can.
Yeah.
Like out of that, and then I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Huge misunderstanding, obviously."
Okay. Yeah,
Are you guys closer together?
I imagine we're standing side by
Right,
side, like right in
yeah,
front
no,
of.
we'd be side by side.
So
I'll
you're
have
able to Honey without anybody hearing of the shouting and everything. And as you turn back towards the so Honey heads toward into the building.
yeah, I'll take my sheeps with me.
You're still
And,
carrying.
the
Yeah.
crowd is shouting, shouting, "Monsters! I have monsters hidden in this." Shark say, "You monsters? You're harboring monsters?"
Of course not. We've lived in this town for how long now? For over a year? Is that
Guards!
right?
And now all 6 coming up onto the stoop.
I'm still blocking them from getting in the door.
Was I able to?
Yeah, you're now push your way through there.
Okay, because like I would be pushing, like flaring knocking people down. And yeah, once I'm like through and I can see it, I'm gonna shout to Darling, and I'm gonna be like, "Are you happening at them?"
So you're blocking the guard.
I'm going to block them, and if they try to push past me through the door, then I do want to cast.
Okay, so 2 guards we go to apprehend you, and we'll just roll like grapple check. Nice.
While that's going on, I'm gonna be immediately going downstairs in the basement, and I assume like it's not. It's a farmhouse, right? So I assume that there's 2 doors. There's like a cellar door to the outside of the house. I'm just gonna go immediately to the cellar door, just let them like, hey, try to handle like I guess get there's at least in my head there was like 3 of them down there, and then including Chester, who was the little guy. So there's like 4, and I'm gonna try to lead them out of the basement through the cellar door. I'm imagining like you guys ever watch the back one. Like you ever seen was it Signs? You know how like the big farm basement that has like couple of And I'm like, all right, and I'm using the sheep as bait to get them out.
Okay.
Smart.
But here you go, guys. I got some tasty sheep for you. Come on.
What did you receive?
4.
4 for the first roll?
Get out of here.
There's 2 rolls.
Oh, sorry.
4 and
4.
4 results.
My
So
dice hates me.
the one the guards tries to grab you, and you rip your arm right out of their grasp. The other guard goes to grab you, and it's sort of a stalemate. He can't quite get at you as you're pulling, so you're not currently grappled.
And are they still continuing to try to
There
push
are
past me?
2 guards that are trying to grapple you. 4 guards are making their way in.
Okay, before they can sort of get too far into the house,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar on them. Which I invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage but suffers no other effect. So basically, they're going to be like grappled in these tendrils that are shooting up around me if they fail.
Okay, and what's the DC?
13, I think, is what mine is.
Strength?
Yeah.
That's a good spell.
Cross some of the fingers, it works!
I mean, like, it's good in a mechanical sense, like...
Yeah.
Does it also give you temporary hit points?
Oh, also, DM, what time of day is it? Is it at night? It's getting late. Because there's pitchforks and...
Is there torches?
Is it full moon?
Not yet. You have been watching the moon, though, and you do know that it'll probably be in about a week.
It's like crescent moon, or like what, just before whatever.
Mm,
I don't know the difference.
I don't know that.
I was thinking of like a cookie. Ate a cookie.
Yeah.
What's the DC again?
At 13.
13. Okay. Okay. And this is cast on all of them.
Everyone in a 10-foot radius of me.
Everyone in a 10-foot radius. Okay.
Mhm.
So that would be all 6 guards.
Mhm.
3 out of the 6 managed to beat the save.
Okay.
What about Flair?
And what about all the townspeople?
I would assume that you're still. Only the guards have come close enough to be 10 feet. Everybody else is in at least 20 feet away.
Okay. And if you do that, you'll probably see my eyes like glimmer a little bit, and like my hair starts to lift, and I'm like, "Stay back!" And I'm that was. I throw my arms out and like
So what's the condition of the guards now?
So the 3 that I guess I gotta roll damage for you.
Yeah,
So the
roll
3
damage.
You're like, yeah, you better roll damage. Oh, it's 2d6. So 8 damage for the failed saves, and the other ones are just gonna take 4 damage. And the ones that failed are stuck until their next turn.
4 damage.
Necrotic damage too.
Yeah, necrotic. Yeah, that's important because they can't heal that.
Okay.
I think.
So yeah, the 3 that got hit are pretty rough at this point, and they're stuck.
Well, they just
Howard?
can't take reactions. That's it.
Actions, yeah. It's like what it is visually is just a bunch of octopus tentacles, if you want to think of it that way. Shoot out of the ground and gripping at everybody.
Okay, and does that? We'll just see what happens next. So okay, but only the people that didn't make the save are stuck, or they all.
Only the people that didn't make the save.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
and they just can't take reactions. But my understanding of this spell is that it doesn't say that actually. I'm not sure. I always thought that they stayed up, but that might just be a Baldur's Gate thing.
Arms of Hadar. I'm looking it up right now. Invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature on the area makes a strike saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. Can't take reactions until the next turn. It's just kind of like a burst of necrotic energy that spreads out from you. Like dark tendrils kind of come out from you.
But they don't
And
stay out.
no, if they fail, fail, they don't get stopped or nothing, but they can't take their reactions. So that mean in like a battle sense, it would mean that like you could just the ones that failed the save means that they won't take an attack of opportunity if you try to run away or anything like that. Yeah, so it's kind of like just like a dark energy of dark tendrils kind of erupt from Darling's position, and they like kind of wrap around the guards and stuff, and basically are sucking their life force away.
Don't you harm my baby boy, Tessa. It's my baby.
Oh,
I'm sweating.
I'm trying to let them out, like, cause we're at the edge of the forest, right? So we're at the edge. We're in the town. What if they just?
Yeah, but the house is the edge of the forest.
Okay.
So, okay, hold on. Wait, what? No, 13. Over.
What spell slot did you use for this one? I guess.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't have level 2 spellcasting yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, is there? I guess it. Oh, okay. Okay. So as there's tentacles grappling these guards, as I'm understanding.
No, they don't grapple. They just kind of like suck the life out of them, and they just disappear.
They're visible too.
Yeah, they're dark tendrils.
And there's 3 guards that are being essentially grappled by them.
Well, yeah.
No, they're not under the grapple condition. They just
grappling, but they're not actually being grappled.
Yeah,
but they just can't.
Okay. I guess is it like a continue?
It's an instant.
It's like the shock of it stops the act or something.
Okay.
Like they just...
Yeah.
a split second, they can't react in that split second. Just it's not any further than that.
There is a
Until
spell that does that, but it is another spell of Hadar. It's called Hunger of Hadar, but that's like a
that's what I'm mixing it up with. Because
Hunger
that
of
would
Hadar is
create,
different. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and tendrils stay out, and if you try to move through them,
Yeah,
then
you
you're
get
not
if you can't like yeah. So Hunger of Hadar is thematically a really cool spell because it creates a big like black sphere, and it's difficult terrain when you move through, and you take cold damage at the start of your turn, and I think necrotic damage too at the end of your turn. So it's really good, and yeah, you can't see anybody can't see through the through of Hunger of Hadar, and you can't see into it or you can't see out of it, so it blinds you too as well. It's a really good spell. But this is different. That's
this is just some like quick little weird tentacles. Yeah.
Okay.
quick little tentacles. Yeah.
Quick little. I'm gonna die.
Oh man, just I'm letting them repopulate all my hard work done. I gotta let go of the babies.
I'm gonna get burned at the stake. We can't do
Listen,
it.
I will fight everybody in that town.
Or they're gonna drown me to see if I drown.
I
or
will
not.
fight to my dying breath.
They're gonna drown you.
All of those people, all the
Red
townsfolk.
Big isn't though.
and I'm even red lipstick too. There's so many reasons I get burned.
Oh man.
All right.
You're redhead
Okay.
in the game.
Yeah,
Or is it just fire?
it's technically hair, but it does like
Okay.
when I get real mad.
I thought it was just
It's
fire.
like from Hercules.
Yeah.
That's like kind of what I was picturing this whole time. I was like, that's pretty obvious. We're not hiding.
So then, as this spell takes its effect on the people, everybody starts taken aback, and the crowd begins to shout, "Magician! She's a witch! She's a witch!" I guess you said they can't have opportunity attacks.
They don't have reactions. That's all they. That's all they don't have. Is they can't take a reaction for 6 seconds. Because we're not essentially in combat, so it just yeah.
So the whole crowd sort of lunges towards Darling, as the other less, but yeah, Honey was fast enough to be able to get through and get under the cellar. They don't quite know where Honey's gone, so they're digging through the house, knocking everything.
As soon as I like let them go from and let them leave from the cellar, I'm gonna take the sheep, and I'm just gonna talk to the sheep because I have beast speech, beast and leaf speech, and I'm gonna tell him to run into the forest, and then I'm making him like prey, and I'm gonna make the mimics run after it, and and as soon as I do that, I'm gonna run back into the house and hear all the commotion and stuff, and just try to find Darling.
Can I try to get to the father during this commotion?
Yeah. So the crowd kind of rushes forward, and now even the father surrounded, and it's utter chaos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I won't bother because like at this point, like, there's nothing I can do.
It's possible at any
Yep.
point.
Yep.
I would like to go invisible.
Yeah. As the crowd jumps towards you, the guards are taken aback. They're not grabbing at you.
Yeah. Before I do that though, I'm gonna I'm assuming this is very fast, but I'm just gonna kind of give like a smile and of course I'm a witch, you bastards, and I'm gonna go invisible again.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. I'm so mad.
And seeing that you invisible. Okay, so jump to Honey. Honey, you have here. Actually, you're not doing anything.
Well, I'm
You're
just
not
like
still
jostled by the crowd. I don't know what's going on.
Honey, you're in the cell. All the commotion going on above you. Do you want to enter back into your sort of where the guards are clearly destroying the house, trying to find?
Well, I would. Okay. I guess upon hearing them just bursting through the house, I was like, I'll leave out through the cellar too as well, and then lock the door, or shut the door, and then just kind of watch to make sure the mimics get away. I'm gonna make sure they get away. I'm gonna have like a really sad moment. Look at Chester as he kind of like jumps back, and I'm like, no, go, Chester, go. You're on the wild now. Be free. And then I'm gonna go into the front of the house, and try to find just Darling or anybody that's not ransacking our house.
So
Actually, I'm gonna look for the dad, Krillin.
Okay, so you come back around the house as Darling,
Yeah, that'll be
jumping
my
over the
point.
bed
It's like
or
trying
something
to,
like
yeah, and I want to do this. So understanding that I have a cellar,
Yeah.
and expecting that that's probably, I think that's a reasonable expectation that I think that he would want to go out the back door with them. Like, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to go out the front.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to run around the side of the house, whether it's the same side that Honeyear is coming on. Like, I don't know, or whatever. But I'm just gonna try to dart through the crowd.
Roll an acrobatics check to get off of the.
You're not being very nice to me
Nice.
today.
Nice.
It's a different one. They're both not being nice, and I don't trust that one.
Sorry.
My dice are not. That's normally my good one. Okay, that one rolls me 20s all the time.
You won't. You will
Listen, Pickle. You're a player now, so your dice are gonna. You're a player now. Your dice are not gonna. The DM dice is real.
I know.
You roll 20s on your players, but you don't roll in the game.
I rolled
That's how it goes.
Okay, so
I'm gonna get riggedy right.
you go to jump up over the banister to get over, but in your haste, sort of trip off and fall face first into the ground. You didn't have to protect yourself. You didn't suffer any damage. If you roll damage, but as you're laying there on the surround on top of you, and they're grabbing you're in disbelief, looking around, and you like, what the fuck? And what's your passive? I guess it would be perception. I'm trying to figure out how the reasoning for why you're not invisible anymore together quickly. Scenario.
My
Passive wisdom maybe, or arcana, or just what's your maybe arcana.
you just want to know, you just want to know
What your passive, whatever it is. What is that?
my passive wisdom would be a 10. It's all kind of backwards. So Arcana is here. I'm
Okay.
proficient in that one.
Yeah. So you would look at your hand and magical. Who it is, you're not quite sure.
Okay.
Can I roll for perception to see if I want to know if I see the crowd too early, trying to fuck over the banister and falling on the ground.
That's the graceful.
Yeah. Okay, I got. Or no, sorry, I got a 10. Wait, that's a 9. I got 13.
Yeah. I mean, you're watching the scene Darling, try to get away from the crowd and go invisible, only to turn re-visible seconds later as she's plummeting to the ground.
And I see them.
Where she is now.
At this point, Flair's gonna be swinging. So, like, I'm doing whatever it takes to get through that crowd.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm pulling people, pushing people, I'm swinging punches.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm heading to Darling.
Okay, so roll me. Oh.
My dice are being.
My dice are being.
Roll
They're all gonna get ground up.
Well, you know what? I'll just say it's an inevitability. Over the time, pulling people off and trying there are so many basically you eventually become subdued and
So I can't get to her.
they will harder
Okay. Okay.
and at this point now Honey is coming around the corner of the building, seeing Claire and Darling being
Oh, they're trying to grab me now. Fighting them.
they are not trying they're just trying to calm
I don't know where very well. Okay.
As soon as I see Darling on the ground, I'm just gonna start swinging whoever's grabbing her. Hey! I'm gonna. The first person I see, I'm gonna start swinging.
yeah you I mean
Everyone's swinging.
everybody's
Actually, I'm gonna bring out my machete.
yeah
Oh, shit.
oh, okay
I'm gonna bring it out and be like, hey, you let her go or you'll lose that hand.
and then yeah well you know the mob are equally as armed and they're pointing their pitchfork and holding their torches
I'm gonna look at them very deeply, very like right in the eyes at these like I'm assuming they're people of the towns and they're farmers and stuff, and I'm just gonna say, you don't want to start this. Can't pick a fight, you won't win. I'm gonna try to intimidate the crowd.
okay yeah roll an
Oh, I'm
intimidation
so
check.
scared.
Oh fuck me. Ah, that's so stupid. I got a 1.
Oh, what do you do?
Wait, you got a 1 too? Wait! Okay, if it comes to numbers, I got +2. I got 3.
So at this like stalemate, you just win the intimidation, and the people aren't advancing on you, but they're not backing down. They're not giving up either. They're just not coming towards you.
Okay, can I turn around then and try to exit the mob that I am in the thick of?
Yeah, roll me. Roll me a grapple check at disadvantage.
So is that strength?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 sec. Disadvantage is a 6. 8. I got 8.
So you try to leave, but you're unable to.
I'm just being swallowed up.
Pretty much, yeah. They're grabbing you all from around. They're like, you can't. We're not letting you go, Flair.
Oh, they're talking to me.
Well,
Okay.
it's all the people that you love. Trust.
Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, can I try to reason?
Yeah.
Okay, do I roll perception? Or sorry.
Where's Robert? Is he there? Is he
I got
He's probably there. Fucking Robert.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Okay. Okay. So give me.
Yeah, I'll look at everybody and be like, what are you doing? These are our neighbors. You guys are acting crazy. And it's Darling and Bear. We've known them for years. I don't know.
1 year.
Yeah. They let me through.
And they're holding on to you. They're just. All right, Flair. Let's just get the fuck out of here. And you and 2 others. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm able to get out of the
You're
mall.
out of. Other
Leaving where?
just away from the area.
I'm not gonna leave the area.
Okay.
Are they forcing me to leave?
They're not forcing you. They're
Oh, okay. Like if I'm out of the mob, that's great. But like I wouldn't dare.
you stop. Like, come on, Flair. Come on. We gotta go. You can't be around this. Fighting all. Just let what's happening happen. Okay. It doesn't involve.
I gotta look at them both. I gotta like you're both. And I gotta back into like I'm skirting around the mob, trying to find a way in.
So Honey is kind of somewhat of a stalemate.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into the crowd, and obviously, like you said, I noticed a couple of things. I don't know, whoever's like, look, listen, Bob, you've known me and Darling for 20 years. We've been living here. We've done no issue.
Yeah,
And you're
how
going
long
to turn on us.
Quite a long time.
Okay.
I just making it
Yeah.
up on the spot. Bob,
Man, I don't know what's going on here either, but
just let her go. Let her go.
I don't have the power. The guards are here.
Get her up
The
off
guards-
the ground, or else I'm gonna
the
slice
best
your
thing
hand
you
open.
can now is leave.
Well, then get off of her.
Um, uh,
While I'm skirting around, do I see McAllister?
he's at this point now, Honey arguing with the crowd, making, and the guards are sort of hefting Darling up and putting her in.
Oh, look. Oh, they're all.
They're, Darling is still like
In the
kind of
thick of it.
pinned up against.
Oh, she's grabbed by guards? I thought she was grabbed by the townsfolks.
Well, the townsfolk. It's been long enough now that that's being arrested.
One of the townsfolk started to disperse.
No, not one bit. They are, because of the guards being hacked. The guard Bob. And then at this point, Honey or Gideon have made their way close enough to hear what's going on. And Gideon's like, "Whoa, what's all this commotion? Come on, Dave, we're going over there."
Go with you.
And he shows up, and in a loud, booming voice, Gideon goes, "Stop!" It's very, very loud, and everybody stop,
Damn.
halt, and Father McAllister takes note and begins to walk his way over towards Gideon. And he's looking at you, holding up Gideon. He sort of looks down upon you. Tempt. Says, "Old man, you gotta come with us. We can't have you performing magic in public." And Gideon looks up at him. He says, "Just try me." And Father McAllister shakes it. And he points up two fingers, and two guards come rushing over to apprehend Gideon. And they quite easily take hold of him, and he, without any resistance, goes into their hands.
What the fuck? Gideon, I thought you said you tried me. What happened to try me?
Don't worry. And everybody's paying attention at this point. Everybody's sort of at their standstill. Everybody's watching. And noticing this, Father and he says, "By ways of royal decree, the old man here, Gideon, no, he will come back to face prosecution." Well, actually, we have been sent under the direct order of the king for public execution. And everybody's all shocked, and they're watching. To pipe up, and they say, "What about him? What about him?" And
To dig big?
What?
and the man, there was a man earlier in the story who, not happy about Gideon. I can't remember exactly how, but he was there when Gideon gave you a coin, and so he has it. Oh yeah, right. I'll say Father McAllister. He has it. He has the staff. And
Oh shit.
and Father McAllister said, "Oh, so you have the magical item. Give it right now."
Hey, I think I threw it away.
Threw it away. You would know if you have a staff.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
And one
I didn't.
leaves from holding onto Gideon. He starts searching all over, searching in your bag, and reaching into one of your pockets. And
Planted.
No.
He planted that.
one-
It's planted.
it's the only thing on his person.
Can I grab it and put it in my mouth?
Do a dexterity.
It's my snack.
And Father McAllister looks at you. So, "It's but an acorn. What is this? We're looking for a staff.
$15?
Yeah, so you quickly grab it and put it in your mouth. All right. Just in case you're coming with us too.
Can I intervene at this point?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I want to rush. Like, I'm just like watching all of my friends get arrested. I'm gonna rush forward to. What are you doing? These are the townsfolk. Why are you arresting every? What did Dig Big do?
What right do you have to question me? I'm here under strict and direct orders from the king to apprehend this man under suspicion of forming magics in public. I will no longer accept such an act in the land of Bellinzona, and you will see the direct consequences.
Me specifically.
Me-
And
Can I while like all the crowd's doing that, can I try to get there's two guards still. There's still two guards holding Darling. this point?
there's 4 guards around Darling, and there's 2 guards with Gidgeon and Digbear.
And some of them were looking rough.
There's 3 of them that are looking.
At this point, can I as the distraction's going, I want to go up to one of the guards and I want to punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Fight.
And I assume that you punched the.
Just the ones that are specifically holding on to Darling's arm.
Okay, so
One of them.
they're.
Well, I have one attack.
Yeah, I'm like pinned up against the wall, right? Like,
Yeah.
my arm. I'm
Yeah.
back. I imagine I can't even talk. I think
Yeah.
I'm probably just.
I'd say out of the guards, yeah, there's 3 rough ones. You wouldn't be able to directly attack Darling. There are 2 sort of guarding the other guards.
Okay. Just whatever one I can get to.
Yeah, so you'll attack the closest one to you. Your attack.
Come on, dice, don't fuck me. Oh. That was a 17?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright,
damage.
I'm gonna use like the back of my machete's handle so that I don't I'm not trying to kill them. Not yet. But I'm gonna use the back of it, like kind of like hit him at the back of the neck, and that'll deal. It's I'm just flavoring it, but technically it's just an unarmed strike, which would be 4 points of piercing damage or bludgeoning damage as I hit the guy in the back of the neck.
Okay. Yeah, he takes the hit there and looking rough, but yeah, isn't dead, luckily. And he's gonna strike back at you.
I mean, at this point, are we just in combat?
I guess so. So he strikes back and he goes a 9.
A 9 to hit?
No.
Yeah, 9 to hit.
9 doesn't hit. My armor class
9
is
doesn't-
13.
Okay. So he kind of takes a jab at you, spear, and dodge out of the way. And the mob reaches out to apprehend you, to grapple you.
This mob's pretty confident
Right.
with the guy holding
yeah.
a machete. I'm gonna punch the guard again.
Are we?
Okay, yeah, strikes. Roll for attack.
Oh shit. Quick, sorry, my maths. Quick maths. 18.
That hits.
It's
Roll.
another 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And so where do you?
I'm gonna again hit him in the hit him in the back of the head, just so I can knock him out.
Well, he's facing you at this point,
Is he facing you? He's going straight in the face.
and you pound him right square in the.
Right in the nose.
Yeah, as you hit him right in the nose, feel a sickening crunch, almost like a.
I'm trying to
Feel
do, for context, I'm trying to do non-lethal damage, so I'm just trying to knock him out, not kill him.
Okay, I don't know how that works, but you down.
I what?
Be knocked out.
So you would just get knocked out.
Yeah.
You get not.
Like, yeah, you wouldn't. You couldn't die.
He's not at 0. He's in the negative.
I only kill him unless I double his health pool in the negatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, on the ground, unconscious.
And then at that moment, I'm gonna turn to the townsfolk. I'm like, "Do you want any more of this?" And then I'm gonna just keep advancing on the guards.
Roll a grapple check with advantage, then, because you're intimidating the crowd. They're trying to apprehend you to stop you from.
So like my athletics?
Strain. Because they're reaching for you to try and.
Strength at advantage?
Strength and advantage, yeah.
Okay. $19.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the crowd is threatened to make you surrender. And then at that point, there's the two. Okay. So now you have. I'll let you strike, but there's 3 guards now that are at you.
Are they the ones that were holding me?
Yeah.
Did they let go of me?
So
They have pretty much left
I
over.
was gonna say one is knocked out, so there's only one
One's knocked
more.
out. There's 3.
Oh, there's
4
3.
there. There's one's knocked out. There's 3 left.
And then there's 2 holding
And
Big
then there's
Big and
2
Gideon. Okay, and did I get shackled?
You are shackled.
Okay.
Your hands behind your back, but they are now sort of letting go. And Honey, I'll let you start.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep on punching through.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I don't see. I'm trying not to kill him, but I kind of want to bring out the sword at this point.
Yeah.
No, I'm still gonna punch him.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Fuck.
He's so nice. Crack the window. It's hot in here. Thanks.
Damn it! That wasn't good. That was an 8.
That does not hit.
But I'm going to use my action surge to take an additional action my turn.
Okay.
To basically try to punch him again.
Okay.
Come on, bitch. Yes. Wait, I don't know if that hits her, but it's a good one. 16.
Oh, that hits.
Nice. This is 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And with that, another guard falls. And then there's 2 guards that are coming through you.
Bring it on!
Okay.
I'm just coming.
Not hit. And you guys are dealing blows and you're dodging out of the way.
Wait, so that were
There was 4 on there, so now there's 2.
She's knocked you out. So I'll let. Did you want? You're thinking about it, or are you just watching?
Okay, the Honeybear's knocked 2 out.
Honeybear's knocked 2 out.
The mob is staying back.
The mob is kind of at this point saying.
Okay.
I
think I would probably just sort of straighten myself up and watch, but I wouldn't do anything at this point.
Claire would like to throw a punch.
Flare! Let's go!
I think that, like, if I heard the commotion and saw Bear fighting, then I would go on to the guards that are trying to take Big Big.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah, am
shit!
Being apprehended.
Yeah, they're trying to
too.
arrest
Yeah.
you.
Did they actually grab me at this yet, or what?
Yeah, you're apprehended too. You can try to contest the
So they just have big grappled right now, though, right? Not
one
shackled.
person.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw a punch at the one that's.
Yeah,
I think we might need to go to combat soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna start punching civilians if they intervene.
If we're
Yeah.
all okay, we're all fighting.
The thing is, I can cast several cantrips at will, so when we're out of combat,
Yeah.
I could just be casting cantrips, I believe.
Can you not cast cantrips when you're in battle?
Well,
No,
you can. It's just they're at will. So like
Oh, any.
outside of combat, I don't know what the rules are specific on that, but I believe I can be like willy nilly, like this. Like that.
It depends on the spell, I think, because there's some spells that have verbal and somatic components.
Well, that's the thing. But
But cantrips
the only
don't have verbal and somatic components.
well, they do. The ones that I do. But so the only reason I'm mentioning that DM to DM, you might not want me to be out of combat because I believe I can literally just.
well, like
If we're all
there.
fighting, I feel like we should enter combat.
Yeah,
I mean-
we did a roll for initiative for combat.
I wanna get a guard.
Well, just yeah, fuck it, let's roll for initiative.
I don't know why you're hesitant.
Well, because I'm just making.
Gotta throw.
You wanted to like be like.
No, I was just.
story.
I don't know. It's just gonna make like an order outside of.
That's essentially initiative order, though.
Yeah, that's what I was. But let's just roll initiative.
I'm only saying because I'm Eldritch Blast and Chill Touch. Those are both cantrips, so I can literally
Yeah, outside
And
of
just-
combat, she can do that like at any point.
as many times as I want.
Yeah.
Basically, it's not fair to you.
Big Vic. What? Your initiative.
5.
Flare.
3.
Darling.
10.
And Tony.
14.
Okay. So, hearing all of this, what's going on?
I took out 2 guys already. 2 down.
That's why I'm just standing back and watching you. Or lying back. But I trust you. I trust Honey Bear. I'm like, got it. Got it covered.
Being a
Priest is going to
I'm about to
Run
punch
over.
it. Just kidding.
what's going on. And he's going to take.
This priest. If this priest casts a spell, I'm gonna.
He's going to strike you with his mace.
Ah!
If he's running over there,
Yeah.
he's gonna run by me.
Yeah.
And I opportunity.
Oh my god, punch the priest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only,
Kill him.
I'm only doing unarmed because I'm not trying to kill anybody.
Yeah.
So roll, yeah.
I'm writing my stuff.
Come on!
It's fine. I got it. It's
You're a
fine.
level 2 fighter. You have action
I don't
checks
think
too.
I don't even think I wrote down my because I never like just punch people.
I think
I'm
all
also
you get is so your punch is your strength modifier, I believe.
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
Okay. 9.
That does not hit.
Oh man.
This
So
priest
you
got
keep-
some thick clothes.
you take a swing at him and you miss as you're trying to get to him, but he's just too fast. You're surprised.
He's a fast one.
Picture him speed walking like.
Yeah.
And I mean, the priests are quite like I don't know. They look like noble, like wait, it's out there. Oh wait, I'm looking at a picture of them. So so the priest, runs up to and deals a strike with mace, and
Oh, he's not.
fuck, you're man. I'm sorry. Okay.
What?
So I rolled a 20.
We had long rest, right? Because I was still injured. From the
Yeah,
other day.
yeah.
Do
You're
it.
all right. And
Double the
So-
dice. Double the damage. Double the dice that the mace does.
so
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Everything's fine.
It kind of makes sense because if he's coming from behind me, I wouldn't see it, and he'd just be like whack me in the back of the head. Yeah. This is a strong priest.
I'm so scared. He definitely is the one that casts magic. He had
He had to
That-
be. He's a ooh, son of a gun.
like big bad boss over here. I'm scared.
he hits you and deals. Now I don't know. Okay, so he's hitting you and he has some extra punch to this attack. So is the doubling just on the straight?
It's just on the dice. Whenever you get a critical, it's straight on the dice that you're rolling for the weapon damage. The modifier does not get doubled. So like if for instance if I don't know what a mace does, like what kind of die it does, say if I criticaled with like the scimitar that I have, I would roll 2d6s instead of 1. So I don't know what
Yeah.
a mace does or how much that does.
Yeah.
Oh, you roll the dice twice. You don't.
Oh, you double it.
You
So
double
it-
the dice. You roll the dice twice. It depends on how you want to do it actually though, because some double the first roll, or you can
Yeah.
use 2 dice to do it. It depends on how you want to do it.
House roll.
Yeah, I've always done it where I've doubled the dice so that you could potentially get because it's the fact that like if you just double the number of die that you get, you're essentially just doubling the dice, but you could possibly get a bigger number with it, but then also you can get a lower number too with it as well, so like I don't know if that makes sense. That made sense. But the modifier that is with the one like the +2 or +5, that doesn't double.
But if there's like an added damage,
Oh, it's some sort of holy mace.
Yeah. does that get doubled too?
If there is it a dice roll? Like do you roll for
I
the
mean, yeah, there's a dice roll.
it would be double too.
Honey, oh no.
Well,
If it's a critical hit, it's double the dice.
Oh no. The worst day of my life. My child ran off into a forest. My husband's gonna die.
And you're arrested.
And I'm arrested. Shit. This is that part in the movie where they pause it and the main character circles. You know. That's me.
That's me.
Real bad week.
okay, yeah. Well, anyways, you get hit and you're absolutely not
How much hit? How much?
dude. It was like I'm going easy on you is 13.
Give
don't know
me
how many
give me the hard.
a hard
What do you mean?
Uh,
What's
8, 10, 26.
26?
Damage full on.
All right.
How much is your? Oh,
I don't know how much health you have.
that wasn't.
26. I'm down.
But are you dead?
I'm
Not dead,
I'm
Death.
no I'm down. I'm not dead.
Yeah. So you are immediately obliterated. So the next person line is a guard. So the guard. The guard sort of. I don't know. Right, they don't have a option.
You're not allowed to react anyways. Most of them.
Right, they're not allowed to react. So the guard moves. I'll say the guard moves in on Honey and immediately begins.
I'm just gonna say he's gonna hit me while I'm down.
Stomps. No. So like, the initiative is Honey, who is him. So
Okay, it's my turn. So I roll a death saving throw.
okay.
I can't tell by that expression.
Yeah, like, what does that
Just
mean?
knowing you that could either. Oh, I feel like that was not good.
I rolled an. Do you want me to say?
Sure. I don't know.
You want me to,
Sometimes
You
people
don't-
keep it
I mean,
secret,
you don't have to.
but
Whatever you want.
like sometimes the DM just likes to know on the side.
I could. Depends on how you. Yeah. DM, do you want me to tell him? To tell the party?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Okay, so then next
So sad.
is Darling, you're moving your shotgun.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it sucks that I'm shackled because you do want us to go by visual and somatic components for spell casting.
Yeah,
Right?
if
Like
that's
if I
what
can't,
you're
yeah,
thinking,
so I
then-
can't cast any hands are shackled. I imagine. I don't know what the actual, but I imagine I would need to throw my hands.
Yeah, if you need to move.
Yeah.
Depends on the spell, though, right? So
Yeah,
if
it
it says-
does. If it doesn't have the
If it says somatic, doesn't that mean you
That's
can
cool.
just
Somatic.
use your...
Yeah, somatic's just
So if it says 2, then it means you need both.
yeah,
Okay.
you need the
Not one or the other.
yeah. They're all visual and somatic.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I would cry out, "Honey Beth! Oh my god!" And like, but I'm unable to do anything, except for, I'm just gonna stagger over to him. I know that they are shackling him up, but I'm just gonna stagger over and sort of throw myself in his direction. However, I can do that. I'm
Yes.
just trying to get closer to him and try to basically get a gist for how he's doing, if he's even still alive, and
I'll send you a message of what I rolled.
So you can, you can push your way over there, and you just see that it looks bad, and where you are, you can't tell exactly what Honey is doing. Initiative, the other guard that's standing next to you, and oh fuck. Okay, and then
I think you should know as a DM.
and then okay, so guard or the next who before you can you're kind of looking down at that guard and pushes you up against the roll me a grapple check on disadvantage.
She's like, I don't want to play anymore.
know if I'm gonna fight back or because I'm not fighting back.
Okay, so
No.
then you are
Darling, that this is a losing situation and that Honey Bear is potentially dead. So at this point, the tears are streaming, and she's just going like terrified. Honey Bear.
Okay,
So I'm not fighting back. You could throw me around like a
so
sack
you're
of
currently
potatoes.
grappled.
Can
Yeah,
I see?
Yeah.
I'm grappled.
you're grappled.
I'm grappled. Can I cast wild shape and turn into a cockroach?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to scurry over to Honey. I'm cockroach, so I'm tiny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
What a cockroach.
Yeah, I can go so fast, and I'm okay. I go over to, and then I don't know if I need to turn back into me or not in order to do this, but I can cast Cure Wounds on Honey Bear.
I think you
It's a
do
spell,
have
it's a
to.
bonus.
I think you can heal yourself.
Oh, you're right. It's
But
it's
you have
an
to-
action.
You have to come out of wild shape to use your.
I don't think I can
healing
do
thing.
both in the same turn, anyways.
What's
Wild
your
shape?
wild shape? Wait, is it an action or a bonus action?
Where did it go? It's an action, so never mind. All I can do is go over to Honey.
Oh shit!
Okay, so get up a little cockroach. Get up to Honey. Can you do anything as a bonus?
I mean, I can, but it doesn't really do it. I can hide. So as a cockroach, I'm gonna hide.
Okay, you scurry underneath.
Yeah.
Flair.
This is so funny.
Okay.
I'm
So to be able to help a down person, though, you have to have healing,
You can do a medicine check.
and then if you succeed that, you can get them to 1.
They
you
get
can
to
stabilize them. Yeah, that means I wouldn't be rolling saves anymore.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that would be the only thing that I would think to do in this situation because I first, so I would. I don't know. Gonna be able to opportunity attack me on my way there, but I'm gonna try to get to Honey.
And you make it over to Honey, and there's priest standing.
The priest. How's the priest look? Is he like no remorse for he just knocking my shit out?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
He's on He's on a holy mission.
He's on, he's on a holy mission. He's on a holy mission from the king. He said I got the power of God and anime on my side, and
Okay, so should I try medicine then? And what do I have to roll?
you just roll a d20 and add your medicine.
What do I have to get to
You have
help?
to beat it.
10.
I-
10. You have to be 10.
I got 10.
Oh!
I got 10. Well, so with 8 plus 2.
And
So I stabilize Honey.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
Ah!
but Honey is still face down.
I'm still
shackled.
unconscious though, yeah.
Yeah, as long as he's not actively dying.
Yep. You're
So
good.
I go to
And then-
1.
I think in that moment, I'm also going to throw my hands up.
Yeah.
I'm going to surrender.
Uh,
Damn, Freeze got
Oh.
hands.
yeah, it goes back to
Now that I know he's not dying.
and
When I hid, can I actually have hid like in
In his
in
clothing.
his, yeah, like in his pocket?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a front like pocket, like
Yeah.
in my
Oh, yeah, the overall.
my overalls.
okay, so yeah, the priest just kind of looking at everybody. Well, are we done here? And he looks back at the guard and he sees that Big Big isn't apprehended anymore. Where's the rat? And the guard's, he just disappeared. And just beside himself.
Oh, was I that big of a deal?
He's all right. On with the execution.
Oh, good.
And
Oh, good.
and Honey is hefted up
Which is funny.
in eggs.
Oh,
darling,
I think. So if we're doing D&D rules, I think I remember this D&D rule. So like I roll a D4 to see how long it takes for me to wake up, depending on the amount. Okay, let me do that real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh, 4.
And
4 hours. I'm knocked out for 4 hours.
Okay. And he comes and does a healing.
Oh, does he heal me?
No.
Oh, he
Wait,
heals the
can I-
guards. You sons of bitches. There's 2 knocked out.
His I'm touching Honey.
Yes. I don't know if you can.
If I can cure while I'm
I don't know.
wild shape.
You're-
I don't know either. I don't. It's
Google-
maybe not.
Google it.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know what it is in
Yeah,
actual D&D.
I feel like
I'll look it
I'm
up.
not this anymore. I'm cockroach.
Yeah.
So I don't have spells of cockroach. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So never mind.
Can I say though, I don't know, in the jostle, I'm gonna call the darling and just say like he's breathing, darling. He's breathing. So that she knows that he's not dead anymore.
And so the sort of procession of priest and kitchen and the cusp of the
Did they take me too? I assume so. But
yeah.
I mean, I didn't technically.
You're
do
not
anything.
really is
Yeah, so I haven't been shackled.
here to shackle you. So I'll say okay, here. Let's just
Hang on.
Actually, kill, uh,
You got them DM dice. See, I told you, DM's dice always crit on the players, but you never crit when you are a player. That is a
okay.
legit thing.
Uh, dude. Okay, so the guards. Wait, how does that work? How do you become how do you regain your consciousness?
I think so. I remember saying that like in or seeing in you just it you so your guard you're unconscious, you're stable, and you roll the d4 to see how long it takes you to get back unconscious because your body has to have time to recover. So you just basically are like kind of passed out until that time. I rolled a 4 on mine, so I'm like until 4 hours pass, I think I'm still unconscious, unless unless I think any by like is there like way that you can do wake either heal or wake up by magical means like through healing.
Yeah.
Since I was just stabilized, that's how it was. If anybody was to come and I think maybe heal me, it might be different. But then it's up to you. Like if the priest can like heal his guards, he can just go up and just heal them, and they'll be awake. But I'm passed out till like 4 hours.
What's this song from?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, I recognized it, but I didn't know.
I thought I did, but I've never seen Game of Thrones, so it's
Good.
make that up.
Okay.
Are you using the player's handbook?
Do you have a player's handbook? You can look up the rules real quick.
Tyler's using it. I wanna see if you can cast healing while in wild shape. I don't think that you can.
No,
I think you can heal, but I don't think you can.
I'm
Heal
pretty sure,
others.
like, if I had a character sheet of a cockroach, I would then just
Yeah,
you would
my
just cockroach.
Yeah.
You have cockroach stats now.
yeah, exactly.
What?
Which I don't have.
Yeah.
Is there casting ability one?
Wait, what?
What's a spell casting ability one?
It's it's like your attack modifier, but it's your
Yeah, you're plus to hit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's your plus to your
It's just what I don't know what it comes from.
It
Like,
depends.
for me,
It depends on your.
my spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
depends
my-
on your class too, because I think for warlocks, your spellcasting modifier depends on your charisma modifier. For wizards, it's intelligence. I think I'm pretty sure wizards is intelligence. For druids, it's wisdom. So like your wisdom is your spellcasting modifier. So
Damn.
And you only
That's
have
why
to roll
mine's
to hit for
negative
certain things, too, right?
yeah.
It's not just every spell
For
you do. I
bards,
think
it's charisma too as well. So like yeah, so if your wisdom's really low, then your spellcasting modifier is going to be a little bit negative.
But like for me, I only have to roll to hit on my cantrips. I have to roll to hit on because I use a spell slot.
Oh, I actually don't need to hit on any of my cantrips.
So
So that's
yeah,
fine.
as they everybody's sort of standing around, everybody's giving themselves up. They're not, trying to fight.
I'm past.
Um, there's one guard holding Gideon. Um, Another guard is not quite holding Flare, but it's right next to you. There's two unconscious guards and one honey and one darling.
The
And
guard's having a
priest.
hard time. I'm big. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna think.
The priest is over to the two unconscious, you know, uh, guards, and he takes out a holy symbol, raises it up to the air, and he places it once on the back of one guard and once on the other, and they seem to just rise up, and they're perfectly back to health, and
He's
everybody's
all British.
Yeah.
Fire.
you know,
He's
and-
like, no, it's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
It's the Holy Spirit. Ah! You
and all
son
the
of a bitch.
people begin to,
Oh my God.
share offer their prayers.
That sucks.
You son of a gun.
And so now there's good shape. Well, I mean, the two are the best. The other,
At 18th level, you can.
Oh,
So if you
really?
have your stuff,
That's cool.
level 18.
I'm gonna run out of the water.
yeah,
Honey bear,
Yeah,
on me.
I'm alive.
I was so gonna riot. I was stressed. I was like, you're gonna kill my husband right away.
That's
Hey, I asked for it.
Start crying.
I wanted to
But-
see what it was. I wanted to see if I could do it.
You're like, I'll die. No problem.
Well,
That's
no,
why
no,
your face when you were rolling death saves because I know you and you would be smiling if you got, like a negative because you'd be like, I'm gonna die. I don't know what to do.
Oh man, that's so
God.
funny.
Because if you roll like a nat 1,
you lose two.
do you lose? Yeah, you lose.
Failed saves.
Is that what happened?
I rolled on that one, yeah. So I was if okay, you could have brought me back, right? But because of you was in wild shape, it was if I was to
Mhm.
let if you guys really let me roll, if another round went by, I would have to roll another one, and if I failed, I would have died.
That's so scary.
Oh, I got an 11. I would have still been there.
So, I mean, the roll you just rolled isn't necessarily the one you would.
Well, no, yeah, but it would give you guys another round to kind of get me back up. But that's gambling on the dice, and that's what
Yeah.
I like about D&D. Is like, yeah, I'm just gambling on the dice right now to to see if I can live, and for you guys to get back. to somehow, because I had as a fighter you get second win, so I could have gained some health at the end and then kept fighting.
Oh, yeah.
But then I just
Uh-huh.
didn't I didn't I didn't plan for that the damn priest to kind of smack my shit.
Did you fail or did you pass your save?
No, I rolled a nat 1. I
I knew that smile because if you had passed, you would have had a stone face. Like, after you were smiling, I was like, she failed.
yeah,
Big time.
I failed so hard. It was so like, oh my god. Uh,
I'm gonna be choked if you died.
oh man, okay. I wasn't expecting this damn priest to have the hands of God.
Oh,
yeah. He laid holy hands on
He
you.
laid the holy hands. I got blessed and cleansed.
I'm going to. You can go
Yeah,
first.
so you can go first.
I got the hands of whatever God he's praying to.
Come here.
she was in here. I moved to.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
She's not scared. She's just. Hi, oh, you made me biscuits in the bathroom. She's in here. I was making biscuits. Where'd you go? Aww. Oh.
It's like so funny.
I struggled to stand up.
It's not that. It's just the shape of them when they're shaved is such a.
It's good stuff. Good.
What?
That was good stuff.
The vengeance story would have been amazing if Darling was now on a revenge mission.
The vengeance story.
Oh,
She had it.
What?
Equal.
Good shit.
What's that animal?
Wild shape. Like I should have like the animals like prepped that I want to be able to turn into.
Well, it's basically anything that you like seen.
But you need to like be able to pull up their stats, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in some instances, yeah. I think a cockroach basically would just have like 1 HP.
Yeah, it wouldn't take very much.
I'm sure there's like like just spider or whatever.
Wild
Wild shape.
shape.
You can turn into any beast that you've seen twice, I think, or something.
Yeah,
Where are you
and
looking?
Looking in the player's handbook.
Yeah, he just like lays
Can I see
directly in the way every time we're playing games.
What one?
that was
It's
some
not-
intense stuff right there.
Action.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, our house did just get ransacked and uprooted as soon as we got home.
Yeah,
So
everything's kind of gone to shit for everyone. Except
I-
for you, babe.
It's like my cockroach and my trash were there. Good stuff.
So is your cockroach then like your
Am I now my cockroach?
what level spell is that?
no.
no, you're another cockroach.
So wait, what's that? It's a magical ability.
It's not a spell.
No,
No.
yeah, it's not.
It would be the
It's
same
a
as
it's
like
a class feature.
it's just something that he can do.
As what?
Wait, what were you gonna ask me?
But like your brother. You know, you're like, man, my little cockroach family.
Yeah, I turned into a cockroach and made a family with another cockroach. Wait, so that's your wife?
Oh my god! You know,
what you
okay.
get.
No, I don't think I
You
want that.
This isn't the first time that my character almost that like literally legit. Well, okay, I take that back. My character in Dan's campaign, he died, but I got revived by one of his NPCs, like in,
Oh, no.
in the instant. So it was like I died. I was like, oh, and then he's like, and then you get revived. I was like, whoa.
You revived me once in one of your campaigns.
I did.
Remember?
Yeah.
I got killed by a bear.
Oh yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Okay.
Uh,
So everybody begins to make their way down towards back down towards the town area. And you'll kind of gather in the like main plaza area.
Did somebody grab
Okay.
my machete?
Um,
Because I had it in my hand, but I was it dropped to the
We're
floor.
all arrested.
Yeah, I left my bag too.
I can't hold a machete.
Well, I'm
Well,
just
that's
at,
all-
like
Giving you wild shape. I don't think that.
hmm,
I don't know where it goes, but
I think
I'm
all your
already-
stuff when you're in wild shape becomes like you become with you, like you have it with you. All your
Magically.
stuff, but like not like any others.
Grab your stuff.
I mean, really, whatever you're not bringing with you, can't bring with you is left there, where it is.
They're not gonna confiscate it. They're just gonna leave it there.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that the guards. Oh well, there's. Okay, hold on. There's one guard for Gideon, one guard for Blair, one guard for Darlene, and there's 2 extra guards. So the extra guards, yeah, they'll grab up all your stuff. So they're taking it with them. And you guys all gather in this right out in front of the church, and They slowly begin to set things up.
Wait, sorry, are they actually going to execute us? Is that what
What,
he said? That he to the execution?
An execution. And
I'm like,
they bring Gideon over to the log and slump his head over the edge of it. And the priest declares out to all the people, you guys are all pretty much apprehended, except Flair is not in shackles.
That's kind of dumb.
Well, I surrendered.
Well, yeah, she surrendered.
And it technically didn't hit
She didn't
anybody.
hit any. Yeah,
I just tried.
Yeah.
you tried and missed, and then the priest
But he
the
was
priest
so
didn't
fast.
see that because he was running
Yeah,
away.
he
Attack the priest.
But he probably didn't see it.
No, she missed, so he was too fast.
Yeah.
He was too speedy.
The guards are at least
He was
next to
speed walking.
you closely.
Yeah. I mean, I did cause a fuss and I yelled.
The priest speaks out. Hmm. By the royal and holy hand of the duties, ability within my position, I declare this day be the last. The old man Gideon, this magician that you have among you, shall no longer lead you in heathenistic ways. This, right here before you, must serve as an example as to why you shall never perform magic upon the lands of Bellinzona any longer. And with a short moment of silence, everybody looks down at their hands, and one of the guards hefts up a battle axe and swings it down at Gideon, and just as it's heading towards his head, Gideon shapeshifts into a mouse, and you see going across the courtyard. But suddenly, he bursts back into a human. He's scrambling around, and he makes it back into a mouse again. And he does manage to get. And all the two other guards that were there, they go looking around, is just beside himself. He looks at the three of you.
I want to shout for the kind of stuff. Where's your holy king?
Chuckles you right now. And so the rest of the guard, each of you shackle, and
Oh, they shackled me. Oh.
and then he's pissed.
He's got no sense of humor.
Damn.
He addresses the other guards. I must find David. Find the old man now. And they kind of scurry up to try and find them. With the rest of you, he'll face prosecution back in.
Okay, so no execution for us right away.
No.
Now we're going back to the city.
And he brings you all down.
Where's fucking Robert? Is he the
Yeah.
only townsperson that's just in his home?
I mean, you're in pocket. Somebody
Yeah.
else can take a look around if they want.
I'm
Oh.
passed out.
Can I poke out the pocket?
So,
The
sure.
the guard, is there still like a guard like hanging on to me? Is that what they're doing?
yeah.
Is he struggling at this point? Come on, this guy.
Um,
I'm like 8 feet, 7
You're
foot
okay.
tall.
Well, with the other, the help of the mob, drag you down.
I will say,
to the
I'm
dock.
not fighting at this point.
You're dragging my big body down.
Just- Yeah.
Can I poke my little cockroach head out of the pocket and look around to see if I could see where?
Yeah.
Also, after you. Also.
Little cockroach.
cockroaches are actually really cute. They're heavy. Picturing like the little like round head, just like
Some of them are
You think
gross. Some of them are.
That's so funny.
I like cockroaches.
But rabbits are scary.
Rabbits are terrifying.
Down the hill
Death to
towards
all
the top.
rabbits.
You take a look around and you do see Robert standing there at the edge of town, just shaking his head, watching you
Robert?
guys go.
I hate him.
We saw see one
And
Nobody's side. His side.
and so, you wanted to look around? People?
Yeah, I'm looking for cobalt.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see if I can see cobalt. Oh, and 9 plus 4 is 13.
Yeah, you're looking around. You do see Cobalt in the crowd. Everybody's moving, and Cobalt is in
Okay.
those people.
Sorry. They picked up my bag
The
because
confiscation.
I threw
Yeah,
my bag
yeah.
down. Okay. Yeah. Because I don't have anything because I wanted to give Cobalt my cash, but I have no way because I was gonna say like go to my bag, get my bag, like. But okay. I'll just then I'll just shout out to yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just be like, Cobalt, I'm going to the city. I'm not mad about the smithy. Just like it's okay.
Aw.
Again, I will follow you till my feet fall off.
I'm gonna say,
Aw.
no, don't do that though. Stay in the town.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is great, but
Yeah, I imagine this whole time. So I know you. But I imagine that like such despair that I didn't hear you. I'm very fixated, and I imagine that I'm praying, whispered, hushed, just constantly, goddess, please, and like going over and whole way, just begging for some heal on her behalf, whether or not you. Just so you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm just praying a little hard.
Oh.
Oh, poor honey bear, because I think you're already being led.
I'm thinking of. Actually, I don't know what I'm dreaming of. Of the perfect world.
You're dreaming
Okay.
of just sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are then loaded into shipping vessel with cells the deck. Down below the deck of the boat and shackled to the inner wall. And the boat is cast back in the lake. And you guys are now being shipped off back to and we'll end it there, I guess.
That's him.
I hope he finds someone.
Well, see, here's the thing. He said satyrs and like drow and all sorts of things were like killed. How in the hell is a cold just
I know. He's dressed like a human.
just running around?
Yeah.
Right?
yeah. Well,
He's in grave danger now that he's.
Yeah, maybe maybe they left him alone because they knew that I was protecting him in the smithy because he lived in my smithy. And they're like, well, Flair's gonna kick our ass if we try to.
the way it seems like it's like we're still at like the start of it because I was trying to figure this out last time too because there was just like things about it where like because even you existing
I mean,
you're not that well hidden
To
like
be fair, I think it's tough to have a world within a magical world that doesn't have magic. Like,
completely
yeah, like people, magical beings exist. I think it's more like people turn a blind eye as long as they at least try to.
right
Know.
or like revolt or something.
Yeah. As long as they're not actively using magic.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
That's what
You're the
yeah
DM.
Rational
yeah
Yeah,